to leave the Warriors and blaze a new path. He'll miss this season while rehabbing from his Achilles tear, but there are no complaints from the fans or his new teammates. For a player of KD's caliber, it's worth the wait.
A momentous decision, DA. Thank you. Now Golden State's starting five. Green and Cauley-Stein are down low. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set, and it's Thompson in at the small forward. And for Brooklyn, we've got Durant, Wilson Chandler out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harris in at the two-guard spot. Of course, we know these teams have great perimeter play, and they rely on it a lot.
It feels as though, Kevin, the current rules in today's game favor ball handling. They favor shooting ability. They want high-scoring games with an ability to go unimpeded to the basket. And what it translates to me, it translates to pretty free-flowing basketball. You've seen the game evolve over the years, Kevin. What's your take on it?
I love the way that we see guys with great handles that can shoot and penetrate. I love the bigs outside. I got to tell you, Doris, there's nothing about the game I don't like right now.
I'm right there with you.
That free throw missing.
And at this point, there simply is no doubt that Kevin Durant is one of the great shooters to ever play the game. The only question is just where on the all-time list will he land when we talk about the unstoppable scorer.
He hits the second from the line. And with Durant, perhaps the most amazing part, he can have quiet nights guards tonight for both teams. Did you ever spend any time in the backcourt at any level when you were playing?
No, I was a ball-handling forward, Kevin, and it served me well, but I was not a guard. I was a forward that could dribble and pass fairly well.
So you were ahead of your time, because that's all we see now in the NBA, right? Guards are not always bringing the ball up.
Yeah, you know, somebody just mentioned that to me, Kevin, that I was maybe a tad ahead of my time back in the late 70s.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set. Green and Cauley-Stein are down low. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. Here's Harris, and it's sent back by Russell.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell is able to block a shot, that's a big bonus. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. 4-point game, and Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Durant down low. He's covered by Thompson. Irving's shot is good.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
Green taking his time here. Here's Curry. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Curry against Irving. Over Curry. The putback. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Steps back and shoots. Rebounded by the Nets. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Kerr. Hey, what do you have to say?
Thanks, Kevin. I asked him which part of their offensive scheme they feel confident in, and he said, no surprise, outside shooting. He told me our guys can flat out kill it from deep. So we're going to try to get that dialed up early on. We will see, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Durant. Jordan can't get it to go.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Harris against Russell. Five on the clock. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, I tell you what, such a smooth, tight handle. I mean, especially for a guy with a 6'5" frame and 6'9" wingspan.
Here's Curry. Irving can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And there's the call on Chandler. That's his first foul. Outside Curry. Durant knocks it loose.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Harris. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
You know, guys, Harris has proven to be more than just a shooter. Harris also comfortable finishing over aggressive defense.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Harris against Russell. Curry outside. A shot missing. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
I love the three-point shooting of Irving. Excellent at dialing it in from deep, and you've got to respect his range.
And here's Thompson following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. And again, no good by Golden State.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
KD finds Irving. Stolen by Thompson. On its way from Curry for two, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Nets trailed by 3. And you see Clay back out on the court. Can't help but think of him going down with that torn ACL in the final.
And Clay showed exactly how tough a player he is. Stayed in to hit his free throws, asked to stay in the game, and became an instant legend even in that losing effort. How about the heart?
And here is Green. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Thompson for 3. That shot off. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Chandler. Fades. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And Thompson kicks to Green. That one goes in.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
Free throw good, Green.
You know, for a team like the Nets, building without top picks, player development becomes critical. I mean, the Nets have made that a key focus for their franchise, and you can see the results paying dividends now.
Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Now here's Curry over Irving. Here's Cauley Stein. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Mark, you were talking about the Nets player development. Guys like Spencer Dinwiddie and Joe Harris were signed as free agents.
Yeah, and you know, guys, a coaching staff dedicated to taking them to the next level in terms of improvement and player development. The investment they make in their top-notch training facility, all of that focus paying off for them.
No good from Irving. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Russell. Here's Cauley Stein. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? You like their effort level here in the early going. I mean, they're really making things happen for themselves.
From the baseline. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Harris. And it's 7 points for Kyrie Irving. Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Curry dishes to Thompson. Outside, Russell. To the paint. Here's Cauley Stein, and Cauley Stein throws it down.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
A Sacramento King for his first 4 seasons. Willie Cauley-Stein was ready for a fresh start. They allowed him to leave, and he got his wish in Golden State. The athletic rim runner, a nice pickup for the Dubs.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Cauley-Stein. Alfonso McKinney comes in for Green. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Thompson. And Alec Burks subbed in for Russell. And here's Prince outside. Not going to go that time. So Golden State will take it the other way.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Nets trail by 8. Dinwiddie passes to Allen. The dish to Prince. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a 4-year player at Baylor, Taurean Prince, something of a surprise lottery pick back in 2016. But, Greg, he's become a very valuable player.
You know, he's one of those two-way power wings that it seems every team wants. A dependable three-point marksman who holds his own defensively.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And with the departure of KD, the Warriors able to bring in D'Angelo Russell from the Nets. In return, Greg, how do you like that fit for Golden State?
You know, offensively, fits the high skill level they're known for. Defensively, it might be tougher. But his youth, another positive as their other stars enter their 30s.
Good on the second free throw. Mark, you and I are sitting here watching this game, broadcasting the game. There are a lot of times that the fans can't see how emotionally charged up you are over some of the things you see on the floor, good and bad.
Hey, I love great basketball. Excellent passing, tremendous hustle, creativity on your moves. One of the things that really excites me, though, is to see the ball pop and end up in a three-point shooter's hands, and he's able to knock one down because the crowd is able to follow that ball, and the anticipation just kind of rises as it gets to the designated shooter. I love guys going after rebounds on the offensive glass.
That's a great example about that three-point shot, though, Clark. I love that. It's terrific.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Dinwiddie finds Levert. From outside, off the mark.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now, here's Burks. It's Curry outside. Karuch grabs the board.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Prince misses.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Outside, Robinson. He tries for 3. Looney passes to McKinney. It's stolen by Allen. Here's Prince. Warriors with the rebound. Inside, here's Robinson, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
Nets trail by 12. Dinwiddie outside. Curry with the steal by himself. And the jam by Steph Curry.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Prince. Passes it to Dinwiddie. To halt the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
How about the year Spencer Dinwiddie was having last season? He was a candidate for most improved and 6th man of the year, then ended up tearing ligaments in his thumb, which cost him a month. But I still think he had a breakout season and more to come.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And Clark, you were talking about the injuries for Dinwiddie going into the 2014 draft. A torn ACL caused his drafting stock to slip.
I loved him in college, Kevin. At Colorado, I thought he was outstanding, and he actually had been talked about as a lottery pick. He ended up falling to the 2nd round, and he's showing you he was worthy of being a lottery pick back when he was drafted.
And the 6'6" point guard Spencer Dinwiddie, 2nd round pick of the Detroit Pistons in 2014. You know, Greg, they might have wished they held on to him.
One of the most improved players in our league. Last season, he signed that 4-year, $48 million extension from the Nets, rewarding his growth.
Now the pass to Caruch. Now LeVert. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. 5 to shoot. Here's Prince. And the Nets miss again.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Curry. And he uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
LeVert the pass to Caruch. Allen outside. Feeds it to Prince. Good on the baseline, Jay.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Pass to Looney. The feed to Curry. Lets a floater go.
Boy, that expansive reach of Allen. I mean, so good at positioning himself and using his length and timing to stifle shooters.
He feeds it to Dinwiddie. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Notching a 50, 40, 90% season is a rare feat indeed. And Steph Curry, one of the few who have done it, talked about that challenge.
The field goal percentage as a whole is the toughest one. You're going to have some open shots, you're going to have some tough shots, but having that level of consistency and accuracy over the course of 82 games is unbelievably hard.
And consistent excellence certainly is the key. Curry brings it night in and night out.
And as tough as it is to hit those marks, he just seems to make it look easy.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Dinwiddie runs the point with LeVert flanking him. Caruch is out there with Taurean Prince, and it's Allen in at the center. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to LeVert. Back to Dinwiddie. We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. That's no good, and now he's missed two and made two. Curry's shot is good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He has 5, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Dinwiddie showing you some of that strength, excelling at taking the hit and working his way through it.
The Nets have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Well, Clark, as one Latvian makes his way out of New York, another Latvian, Kurucs, makes his mark with the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, you know, the second rounder making an impact right out of the gates, ready to be an NBA impact player. He's an efficient scorer, a versatile defender. So far, so good from what I've seen.
And Brooklyn has possession after the miss from Stephen Curry. Passes to Prince, jacks up a 3. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. He's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, "It's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling." And Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you. Robinson.
Talk about bringing the heat, the thunder, and the lightning on that pound. Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
And it's LeVert missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Dinwiddie outside. A 3 ball. And again, it's the Nets missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And a great front office in Brooklyn. General manager Sean Marks taking over in 2016, and he just signed an extension.
And you know, guys, that San Antonio tree has some great branches on it all over the league, and he's one of them. I mean, he's been a player, a coach, has worked in the front office. Marks understands all sides of the basketball business.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Different look here for the Warriors. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Draymond Green comes in for Alfonso Mckenney. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Glenn Robinson III. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Alec Burks. Here's Russell following the 3-pointer by Brooklyn. Curry's shot is off. Harris against Russell. Harris finds Irving. Outside Jordan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Clark, I'm going to get a little detailed here, but in terms of footwork in the post, who really impresses you?
Well, there are a number of guys, Kevin. I mean, you think about it. Kevin Durant is a lethal scorer and does a lot of his work off the dribble and in transition on pull-up threes. But when he is a post-up threat, and he does get posted sometimes, his footwork is superb, absolutely superb. Joel Embiid comes to mind, big fella with feet of a ballerina. Jokic does a great job with his feet, not nearly as athletic as Embiid or Durant. And then I would put Kawhi Leonard outside of a big guy. I mean, he's not a big guy in terms of position, but boy, he is very efficient down in the low post when he gets it there.
Good names.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Irving with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Unloads from 13. Drained for 2 points. 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
You can see there Irving just getting a little tricky with the handles. He has so many ways he can beat you.
The pass to Thompson. Down low, here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 21 points for Steph Curry.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Jordan the pass to Harris. Outside Durant, beyond the arc. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. To the middle. To the inside. Back to Russell. Over Harris. And it's Durant with the rebound. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 17.
Well, I love the speed that Durant has. I mean, fantastic at slashing into the paint and scoring right at the rim. That length of stride of his and his speed, lethal combination.
Now, here is Russell. No good with the layup. Irving against Curry. Outside Irving. Over Russell. Jordan trying to free himself up. No good from Irving. Warriors leading by 15. Thompson outside. Green kicks to Curry. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here we go with Chandler running it up the court. Shoots from 14. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Curry finds Thompson. Over Durant. Crew on the 14-footer. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Irving. 9 points in the game so far. Chandler dishes to Durant. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
Curry gets the bucket.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here is Irving. Pass to KD. Floats one. Here's Jordan. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Well, last season for sure, Greg, a bit of a journey for DeAndre Jordan as he went from the Mavericks to the Knicks before his free agency. Now he is a part of Brooklyn.
And both KD and Kyrie took pay cuts to get Jordan on board. Still a factor with his size and defense, despite a lackluster year in 2019. Nets are hoping he can find his magic and be a force once again. And after spending his first NBA decade with the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan bounced around last season, remains a supreme athlete and rebounder, though, at that center position.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Now here's Durant. 6 points for him. And it's Harris off the drive. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
Pass to Green. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cauley Stein.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Nets trail by 17. The 17-footer. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Russell against Harris. And Russell gets it to go.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Now here's Irving. He's got 9. Pass to KD. For 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Durant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And that stroke of Durant, effortless. I mean, easily pulling up from the perimeter. Textbook form. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Curry. He's got 26. 13 feet away. That shot missing. Nice D from Chandler. Nets trail by 16. KD passes to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Hey, you know, Kevin, there's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
Curry against Irving. From downtown, Chandler with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
There's the pass to Durant. The shot's good. KD's got 11 points.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. 16 feet away. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now, here is Russell. Over Harris. And again, no good by Golden State. Cauley Stein against Irving. Over Cauley Stein. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. Green kicks to Curry. Chandler with the steal. There's a minute left to play in the first half. KD draws the double. Irving from long range. Again, Irving missing. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Russell finds Green. Hangs in the air. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Irving for 3. Drops in the tray. Irving's got it back down to within single digits for the Nets. Curry against Irving. To stop the drought. Nice jump shot. Good. And that's now 28 points for Steph Curry.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Fires for three. Buries it from three-point range. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
Man, I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
And that concludes the first half. The Warriors on top, up by 12. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 31 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. He had a very shaky performance in their last game, but it has not affected him at all tonight. What a tremendous first half he played. Hey, big fella, what's your take on... And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Curry has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nets trail by 12. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Russell and Thompson, the perimeter. Green and Cauley-Stein are down low. And it's Curry in at the point.
And season 4 for Coach Kenny Atkinson with the Nets. You got to be impressed with the job he's done in Brooklyn.
Yeah, you know, Kenny is a hard worker. He's a bit of a grinder if you were trying to term what category he might fit into. And you see that in his team. And, you know, he admits it. He's getting better just like his players are. And that's a great, great statement because we're all hopefully getting better as we move forward.
Now Harris after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Harris outside, trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Clark, when you look at how the game has changed, if you were entering the league today, how would you reshape your skill set?
Well, the biggest part would be expanding my shooting range. I was a good shooter at the time that I played, but would need to expand it and was just starting to stretch out my shooting to the three-point line. And then also defensively be a little more committed to that end of the floor, really working to get better there. The ball handling, passing, scoring, rebounding, those were things that I did pretty well.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Swallowing up those caroms, you can see the impact of Cauley-Stein's great leaping ability.
Since taking over the starting role in 2018, Willie Cauley-Stein has lived up to his draft spot of being number 6, Greg, overall in 2015.
And you knew that a big man like Cauley-Stein would take a few years to develop, but at a legit 7 feet and great length, he is everything you could hope for in a starting center.
Shot.
And the free throw, no good.
And what I like about Cauley-Stein is just how hard he plays. Really, both ends, a scrappy player.
Chandler dishes to Irving. Pass to KD. To the paint. Here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Cauley-Stein. 12 points for him. They double him with Jordan, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Here's Curry with the three. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Golden State moving it around. Here's Russell on the money from 12 feet away. Russell's got 6 points.
You know, I love seeing players use the middle of the court. It just opens up your options, and for a guy like Russell, it gives him a lot of freedom offensively.
Passes it to Durant. They double team KD. 6 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Here's Russell, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Yeah, a nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Durant. 16 points for him.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Bangs home the trifecta. And that's now 11 points for D'Angelo Russell.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Here is Durant. Back to Irving. Russell against Harris. Goes up on the wing. And the shot is long.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. But taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Chandler outside. Irving against Russell. They need this. No good from Irving. Warriors leading by 16. Russell with it. He's picked up by Irving, and that one's good. Green.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Harris inside. Russell's there. Outside Irving. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Russell passes to Thompson. And Durant sends it back.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And so it's Golden State with it. After the basket by Brooklyn. And they double up Russell. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And you look at the development of how Clay has attacked the rim over his career. What was once a weak spot for him has now become a strength as his finishing improves every year.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Allen's checked in for Jordan. Odion Kurucs comes in for Wilson Chandler. Karis LeVert's checked in for Joe Harris. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And Golden State also making a change. McKinney's checked in. Basket good. Thompson's got 6 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Warriors leading by 21. Mckenney passes to Thompson. Second chance shot. And it's sent back by KD. To the wing on the left. Here's Kurucs. And again, no good by Brooklyn. It's Thompson off the drive. The pass to Russell. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Offensive rebound. Cauley Stein. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Cauley Stein, a serviceable shooter at the line. Let's see if he can make them count.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
No good on the free throw. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for the Nets. Kevon Looney is checked in for Golden State. Alec Burks comes in for Thompson. And he sinks the second. The Nets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the 3rd quarter got underway. Here's Kurucs. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Dinwiddie drills it from outside.
That's become more the norm for Dinwiddie now, guys. He once was a poor long-distance shooter, but now he's made a big jump in that part of his game.
Now, here is Russell. Here's Looney. Cauley Stein trying to free himself up. And the Warriors miss again. Prince, the pass to Kurucs. Dinwiddie dishes to Allen. Pass to LeVert. Over Burks. That shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. Mckenney passes to Burks. Russell against Dinwiddie. Here's Burks. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Burks has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Pass to Dinwiddie. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. And he's able to get it back. Allen passes to Kurucs. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Cauley Stein's. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Here's Looney. Banked in off the glass. Looney's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's Karuch. No good with the triple. Warriors leading by 23. Passes it to Mckenney. Knocks it loose. It goes out of bounds. That one off Levert. And Brooklyn making a change here. Durant's checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Robinson's checked in for Cauley Stein. Off the inbound. And Russell with the lay-in. Russell's got 11 in the second half.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. KD kicks to Levert. But they get it back. Dinwiddie outside. Action coming off the assist from KD. KD's got 6 assists here tonight. Dinwiddie against Russell. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Burks looking around. Down low. Here's Mckenney. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Durant. The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. That one is no good.
Boy, I covered Jared Allen in college, and you look at the physical profile he's got. 7.5-foot wingspan, big hands, explosive, really good athlete. He's got all the tools and an upside without limits.
So here's Burks following the bucket by the Nets. The pass to Mckenney.
Get there. Pick up.
Prince against Robinson. Burks for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists now in this one. You were talking, Clark, about Allen's length and leaping ability. He's dangerous around the rim.
Boy, he sure is, guys. Still developing his skill game, but he's already more than serviceable at the offensive end of the floor. And we know he's a rim protector defensively. Good feet, gets up and down, has a nice touch and good hands. Boy, this guy is going to be some kind of player going forward.
Pass to Looney. Robinson down low. Guarded by Prince. Robinson misses. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the 3rd quarter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Burks. He's got 9, and it's blocked.
Super recognition that time to come up with the block shot, as LeVert was quick to recognize where he was and get off the ground. Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
40 seconds left in the third. Russell against Dinwiddie. Russell finds Robinson. Works for 3. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. Nets trail by 18. For 3, Durant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Durant in the corner. Shoots over Burks. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Prince. And that's now 20 points for Kevin Durant. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Prince and Durant are at the 3 and the 4. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Allen in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the Nets 5. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. They trail by 16.
Yeah, you know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding different ways to get to the basket, and he is not afraid of anybody.
Now here's Curry. Drops in the layup for 2. Curry's got 36.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
From 11 feet away, again the Nets for 2.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You just got to marvel at his greatness.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Looney. Robinson for 3. Good on the triple. And the Warriors lead by 17. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. For 3, Durant. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd assist on the night. Burks against Dinwiddie. Outside Curry. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. Curry's got 38 points.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
Passes it to Irving. No good on the 3. Warriors leading by 16. They double team Curry. Feeds it to Robinson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Looney passes to Curry. That one falls. Curry's got 40 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Here's Dinwiddie. Warriors with the rebound. Burks has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's sent back by Allen. KD on the wing. Burks covering. It's stolen by Allen. To the middle. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
And you can tell Durant loves to play the game. Whether it's the NBA or a pickup at Rucker Park, this guy is balling 24/7.
first free throw is good. Greg, you get so caught up in how great Durant is at scoring that you forget sometimes about his other terrific offensive skills.
You know, KD doesn't really get a lot of recognition for his passing, but he has fantastic vision. I mean, arguably, he might be the most underrated superstar ever. Sees so many double teams and does a great job of getting the ball out to open teammates.
And even after the Achilles tear for Durant in the 2019 finals, he got a huge contract after he opted out.
Most teams felt they were willing to pay him while he rehabbed for a year. That was the case as the Nets gave him a 4-year max money deal. His next chapter is underway as he changed his number to 7.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Green dishes to Robinson. And the pass to Looney. Outside Curry. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. Jordan with the rebound.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Allen. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. And it goes on Draymond Green. And that one misses.
Boy, you know, you look at the raw athleticism of Allen, very enticing. I mean, he's a quick-footed, shot-blocking, big guy. He's got a great future in this league, in my opinion.
Now here is Harris after the miss from Klay Thompson.
Come get it, come get it.
Now Irving. Pass to KD. Kept alive. A second chance effort. And Jordan with the layup.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
Thompson outside. Tries it from 19. Good, and Curry gets the assist. That's now 8 points for Klay Thompson.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Irving with it. Pass to Durant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Thompson.
And, you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
He's off on the first. You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill.
And he's good on the second.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Now here's Curry. They double-team Curry. Thompson misses. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock in under 10 seconds from here on out.
Jordan can't get it to go.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
They double-team KD. Harris. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Looney.
Hey, yo, right here.
Kicks it to Curry. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 46 points.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Now here's Irving. Shoots from 14. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And no good that time. Excellent D there from Allen. Warriors leading by 15. And it's Russell missing. Harris against Russell. And Brooklyn turns it over again.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Allen.
Hey, yo, get on Russell.
Harris against Russell. Pass to Looney. Green bounce pass. They double team Curry. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And a 2019 All-Star appearance for D'Angelo Russell, the Nets' first representative in half a decade.
Yeah, and it's been his most efficient season yet. Remember now, he only played a year at The Ohio State University, so a young player, but he's really taken his game up a notch, scoring and playmaking at a high rate. That validation of being an All-Star, terrific for Russell's confidence.
Clock at 4. Irving kicks to KD. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And here is Irving after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Durant drawing the double team, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Yo, check Russell.
Up top, Curry. He's covered by Irving. Top of the key, Looney. And there's the pass to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Harris. And it's off the back rim. No good. Nets trail by 21. Durant drawing the double team. They could use a bucket. And Harris gets it to go on the assist from KD. KD's got assist number 8 now on the night. Now here's Curry. There's the 3. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Brooklyn's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside Irving. He dishes it to Chandler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the aggressiveness of Chandler. When he gets good inside position, he goes up strong to get the call.
And the first one at the line is good.
Hey, grit and grind are words that fit Chandler because that's what he brings to his team, that sandpaper edge and toughness, a guy who doesn't give an inch and is always fighting.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 30 points for KD.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Curry against Harris. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely and good that time. Here's Irving. For the three. Good on the three-point shot. Irving's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's Looney, guarded by Jordan. Knocked away. Shots good by Green. And the Warriors lead by 16. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Outside, KD. And Durant gets double teamed. On the wing, Chandler. Over Green. Another shot. And Looney sends it back. And here is Curry. With some arc. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Lobs it up for Jordan. Russell with it. Guarded now by Durant. Curry against Irving. Outside Curry. Here's the three. He got it again. Sensational. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Curry. And KD, here we go. And then Durant with the dunk.
Yeah, that's just the height, the length coming into play there. No one stopping Durant.
Russell looking it over. Curry outside. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Steph Curry.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
They get it back. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for Brooklyn. It's an 18-point game. And Durant gets double-teamed. Harris outside. KD finds Chandler. 4 on the clock. Irving. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
They double-team Curry. Pass to Looney. And here's Thompson. Curry with it. Defended by Durant. Back to Thompson. Three-pointer. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 19.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team